Hi, how are you out there? This is Richard Groiper speaking. Um, Many of you know me from such. Hi, how are you out? Oh my God! I just started playing. All right, I'm just. I'm starting a couple of minutes early. There's a few people in the chat, so I know. My God, the drama. Someone says electroshock therapy. Yeah, I mean, why not? Why the hell not? I mean, someone's saying that I'm doing this for revenge. No, revenge? Excuse me? Excuse me, you fucking scumbag? Revenge? I'll get to it, okay? Don't even test me right now, all right? Um, I saw the epic meltdown going on earlier up in the chat a long time prior to the start of the I almost called it the show, the start of this fucking shit show, and I saw a lot of enabling behaviors. I saw a lot of um, just deflection, um, word salads, mental gymnastics, trying to get around the fact that someone, her husband, is a sex offender. My God, the humanity. Now, yes, it is in session, and I'm not. I'm not very happy with this person because it's not for revenge. It's not for views. I don't give a shit about that stuff. What I do give a shit about is uh, people that try to have sex with kids or try to sexually assault kids. Oh, I'll get to it. I'm building it up. I'm an entertainer. Okay, I can't just be all serious about everything. My God. Let's see, hold on. I've got to catch up on my grouper drama. Oh my, really? This is not some cheap uh hold on, I'm reading. It's just easier to follow along on the YouTube chat. Yes, Callie, thank you for coming out. Nipple clamp. This now is not the nipple clamp. Okay, I got to be serious. I was warned to bring the facts, to bring the stuff, um, to bring the evidence, and I'll get to it. Just Shelly, my God. Okay, let's settle down now. Settle down. Settle down. Um, we'll get to the We'll get to the pervert. All right, now this is a person. I just find this whole situation just comical, not in a haha funny way, but more in um a dark comedy sense, and that's he'll be here shortly. Um, hmm, I'm getting distracted. It's This subject isn't funny, but when someone tells you that no, they're not, their husband is not in fact a child molester, is not a sexual offender, a sex offender, if you will, and they're registered. And I'll get to that. Don't worry, I'll get to that. This person is very holier than thou, and that's just the ironic part. They want to grind me down, and they say that I'm a worldly person. I joke about sex, and it's also clear now that any type of talk, even innocent, harmless innuendo, this lady had a just a disgusting, visceral reaction to it, and it makes sense. It makes sense. They claim they have never done the sex offender shuffle when in fact, yeah, exactly. They did the sex offender shuffle. And I'm here to call that out. And they want to play the games of, oh, well, he's not a sex offender. Well, you can listen. I'm just building it up. Don't worry. I'm going to blow my, well, I shouldn't be making any jokes. So this lady said that making jokes about certain things was bad. Just like, now she used this example twice with me in the last week, that apparently The Rock, the entertainer, was doing a child molesting robot bit on Saturday Night Live, and that she felt that it was very immoral of him, and how could he possibly do that as an actor. And I said, well, what do you mean? It's a joke. He's not actually molesting the kids as a sexual predator robot. It's a joke. There's a difference between that. Can't you differentiate? And apparently she can't, because her husband is a sex offender. All right, let's get into it here. Yes, yeah, I'm not joking. I don't joke around, and I don't say, "Oh, well, this guy's a sex offender." Ah ha ha. Just kidding. Yes, she gave up her own child, and she had to, because he's a sex offender. She had to kick her own child out because the sex offender had to move in, and apparently he has autism. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what he has. He's a sex offender. Now, hold on, let me get my ducks in a row here. Oh, okay. Now, am I taking great joy in this? Am I doing this just for haha, it's funny? Not really. No. I'm not doing this at all because it's just funny. I'm doing it because this person lied and said that their husband's not a sex offender, or excuse me, not a child molester, because her rationale is that because he's not groping a child right now at this moment, that he's not a child molester. I think the state would beg to differ, and his criminal felony record would beg to differ. Let's take a look at it. I think there's enough people in here. Yeah, let's take a gander. Oh, baby. Let's get. All right, let's see what we have here. Fug. Let's see what we got here. All right. All right. Let me look at the chat. No, I'm not doing this for fun. I take no pleasure in this. I wish it wasn't the case. I've heard about this person I've heard about this lady, and then by proxy, her husband, a year and a half ago. I know exactly what's going on. I knew who they were when I actually came into interaction with them, and I believe it's should be showing on the screen. I hope everyone can see that. Can people see that? I just want to be sure. Yeah, let's blow that up real nice. Okay, so that's them together. That's them together right there. Okay, that's real cute. Notice the date, July 18th, 2017. They are dressed up as they are getting married. Um, Technically, they were already married. This is the ceremony, and this will come into play in a second. Excuse me. All right, let's get to that part right now. Oh my God, there it is right there. Yeah, you can ignore that other part. That's not his real last name or his real middle name. This is him. This is his offender number. This is everything and nothing. There it is. Now, I want you all to look at the end date. Right here at the bottom, it says July 9th, 2017. That's when he was finished serving his jail time. Now let's look back at this real quick. July 18th, 2017. Was he in jail? Was he possibly in jail during that time? Let's go back and look. Yeah, that's him. That's him, all right. That's you. And now, luckily, y'all have a very interesting. Oh God. What's happened? I don't know what's going on. What in God's name? All right. it. Hold on. I don't. I just need. There we go. Get back to the. Okay, there we. Yeah. Okay. I hope that you can make sure. Okay, good. All right, back on track. Back on track. Back on track. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Now we're going this way. Sorry about it. I know it's a little hard to see. I'm not sure if you can see that or not. Oh God, it's really giving me a hard time. I'm trying to blow this up. Well, that's fine. So anyhow, they live in this little town, Moline, Illinois. Small town. And oh God. I'm not sure why it's being such a piece of work, but hmm. Anyhow, yeah. Yeah. Whatever. I'll get back to it. So anyhow, I'm not. I can't see the chat or anything like that. Yeah. Moline. Is it Moline? Yeah. So there it is for all to see. Um, it's you hate to. I hate to see it. I do. I know that's a really crappy. Um, I'm really trying to. 500%. What the hell? Okay. Now how is it? Why is it? Oh. Okay, let's just move on. So there he is. There he is. Yeah, in the jumpsuit. Okay, he's about to do time. Does he look like he's fucking 12 years old to you? This is the oldest fucking 12-year-old I've ever seen. Wow. Yeah. Oh God. Okay. Okay. I know it's you. I know it's you. All right. Is that not him? I mean, my God. Let's go back up and look. Hmm. Uh-huh. I'm guessing they he went bald at 12 years old and has full facial hair and has been incarcerated like that, looking like that. Okay. Nah. Nah. Yeah, that's the current husband right there. The one that actually diddled. What did he do? What did he do? Oh, hold on. I haven't even got that far. The point is look right here. What does that say? Sex offender. Here's his offender number. This is him. Anyone can look this up. This is not some kind of a dox. This is public information. This is a sex offender. So I don't want to hear anything about, oh my God, he's doxing this. Is he registered? Is he registered? Is he registered? Yeah, she lied just a little bit. I mean, anyone can go look this up. Anyone can go look this up. All right. Now he thought he was sneaky by adding this little. Now this is her. She lives there. I don't even know why I added this, but um he added this sneaky little Andrew in there to throw people off the case. Now, what are the odds that they're having their little marriage ceremony a week after he gets out of prison? They were already officially married by this point. Why would they need to wait a full year to have a ceremony? Is it because he hmm just got out of prison right here a week prior? Yeah, I think so. How old was he? He was 33. You hate to see it. I hate to see it. I hate to see the lies. So, am I slandering this person? I don't think so. I don't think so. Wait, hold on here. I believe he was sentenced as an adult. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You If he was 12 years old, you really think that they waited 21 years? The judge was like, okay, well, how about we see you in 21 years? And you can go live your life consequence free, and then you can come back, and then you can go to jail for it. And that was his first offense. He's a two-time felon. I haven't even I haven't even got to that. That's not even important. The point the wow the point port the port point is okay. I'll try not to be funny. This is a really delicate situation we got going on. This is sticky. This is heated. This is a sex offender. Right there. This is his number. Offender number. Right there. You don't get that unless you're convicted. You serve time in the big house. Yeah. Well, I mean, God knows what he went through during that time in the big house. All right. Who knows? Who knows? But if you, all I know is I've never served time. I mean, come on now. It's me. You dig into me all you want. I don't care. This is not about revenge. This is just about the truth. You have married a sex offender and you have lied about it. And you have the gall to think that you could lie to my face up on a panel and think that I wouldn't find out. I already knew that whole fucking time I was talking to you. I knew you were a fucking scumbag. That whole fucking time, you piece of shit. That whole fucking time. God, what is fucking scumbags, man. Jesus. Yes, he is a sex offender. There's not, ifs, ands, or buts, or coconuts about it. He's a sex offender. End of story. If I was, this is not something I would just fuck around with and say, oh, ha, 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 someone's a sex offender. Oh, just kidding. Tee hee. No. This is fucking IRL. Oh wait. Yeah, in real life. I thought I fucking fucked that up. Yeah, I saw oh god. Oh god. Now, Rita, I knew about this from years back. And this grimy, low down, yellow, four flushing piece of shit garbage is going to lecture me about how I'm a bad person. I guess I can at least say, at least I didn't fuck any kids. Oh, is that a joke? I thought it was funny. Oh God. Um, let's stay on track here, Rita. My God, let's get it together. Let's get it together. Let's get it together. All right. This news is. I'm not saying any of this is new. I'm just presenting it. This is not a new revelation. The only difference is, oh, it's all, yes, it's all a misunderstanding. I'm sure it is. Uh, I'm sure him being registered as a sex offender is just a simple paperwork error, and that, couple of years he did time meant nothing. For the second time, yeah, I'm sure. It was this photo. I bet this was photoshopped, wasn't it? I'm waiting for the answers, the excuses. Good luck. Good luck with that. You can kiss my fucking ass. I haven't even started with you. You fucking scumbag. I want you gone, and I hope I really kind of hope that someone that you have fucked up, I hope your husband is fucked up and not registered so he can go back to prison or something like that. Just because it's creeping me out. All right. You creep me out. You're a creep. Your husband's a creep. I don't care if he has fucking autism or anything like that. I don't give a shit. I could give zero fucks. Now let's discuss this. All right. Let's put Richard back on camera here. Um, I'm not making any of this up. I just showed everything. You can play it back. I'm not going to be deleting, removing. I'm not a dirty deleter. God, I hate that. I hate that fucking word. All right, hold on. Let's get Richard back on. You want to stare at this guy more? Huh? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Do you want Richard? Do you want this guy? All right, I'm back. So let's discuss. Let's open the panel for questions and comments. I welcome all. Yes. 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 Hold on. Yes. That's who I'm talking about. Her husband. Uh-huh. Autism speaks. Apparently, well, excuse. All right. I said I wouldn't crack. I won't crack any jokes. I'm very sorry. I can't help it. I mean, I make. Uh, I'm shocked and appalled myself. All right, let's have it. Um, was I duped? Was this information made up? You know what? Maybe that was a little bit harsh. He's slow and paid his debt to society. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fucking. I don't care whether he paid his debt to society. I'm glad he did. The point is this woman with a sizable audience is telling people that he's not a sex offender. It was all a misunderstanding. He was a young lad when this happened. Clearly, he was not a young lad when this happened. It doesn't work that way. Yeah, autism, any kind of tism, looking like a potato, it doesn't matter. I don't care what his excuse is. What about her kids? Yeah, so the story goes, I haven't even fucking looked into it yet, but the story is that now get this. He was young. Oh, I bet he was young. He was young when he was 33. He was a young 33-year-old the old boy, I guess. He was a young 33-year-old young man. He couldn't help himself. He couldn't help himself to that 15-year-old girl that was over on a sleepover in their house. So that means this woman is she does live streaming. She live streams from the very house that this I believe happened. I could be wrong on that, but regardless, this woman lives with a man that sexually assaulted a minor, a young girl, younger girl, a young teenage girl in their home during a sleepover. And you're going to come and tell me that I'm sick. I didn't say it happened when he was 33. That's when he served time for being a sex offender. He's a two-time felon. If this happened when he was 12, okay, this whole oh, whoa. This whole bullshit about he was 12 years old, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. If he was 12 years old and he did something sexually inappropriate, this would not um follow him and retroactively take um uh action decades later. And if this did happen when he was 12 years old, his record would be sealed and his records would be sealed and they would be expunged because he was a minor, and a young minor, unless he was charged as an adult, which um that's not what the records say. Yeah, she's an enabler. If the judge threw out the case, he went exactly. If the judge threw out the case, you know what? It doesn't even matter if that was the real story or not. I don't even care. That's the story I've heard. Regardless, I probably shouldn't have brought that up because I'm not sure if that's really him or not. But the point is that this guy is a registered sex offender. I don't really care what the details are behind that. He's a sex offender. Is that good? Like, is it? Uh, I guess it would be a little less scummy if it was, an adult he be raping. I guess. I mean, a little bit better, I suppose, but not much. Actually, not at all. It just makes you more sick when it happens to. Yeah, he's on it twice. He's a two-time offender. It's really easy to find. Here, let's pull that back up again. I don't think the people have enough of an eyeful. Oh God. Oh, okay. It's not on there yet. I was having a reaction. I was having a strong reaction. Oh God. There he is. Okay, hold on. Let me. Sorry, I was just responding to someone was messaging me real quick. I'm just making sure that I can see. Okay, good. Oh, it's a good view. Yeah, take it in. Take it in. So now I saw the defense against the dark arts um person in here trying to pretend like he's being framed. This isn't new. Um I'm accusing him of doing something that he didn't do. I never said that he was groping, touching kids right now, touching anyone right now. She's trying to pretend that the meaning of the word child molester is only relevant if you are in fact molesting the child at the moment. I don't care about what happened at the house. That's the story I heard. I can't verify that part. I don't know. All I know is that happened. That story, that's a story I've heard. If that's oh well, that's isn't that worse if that happened underneath? Oh God, if that happened with a different husband, isn't that even worse? God damn. Is she the I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not I promised. I promised I wouldn't say it. I was gonna say, oh God, please don't do it. Please don't do it, Richard. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Is she is she the pedophile whisperer? Okay, what's going on in that house? Why is this woman? Why is this woman having so much interaction with child molesters, sex offenders, whatever they did? I don't care. I don't care about the intimate details, the grimy filth, whatever they did. It's just gross. It's just gross. She kicked her kid out for another offending husband before the. Oh my God. See, I don't even know what the stories are. I don't even know that the only details I've heard, and like I said, I shouldn't have said that because maybe that wasn't him. But the point is he's a registered sex offender. So does it really matter what happened? Well, I mean, sure, it matters, but not in this case because she's saying that he basically wasn't. He was, he's being set up as a patsy. At 33, how is he being set up as how is his past from when he was 12 years old coming back to haunt him at 33? That makes literally no sense. Yeah, it was all in the chat. I've documented all that garbage that she was spewing about, oh, well, it wasn't, I, okay, so I don't know if no one's even come up. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold on. Does that look like a 12-year-old to you? It sure don't me. It sure don't me. All right, does anyone want, if anyone wants to, yes, her child was 15, but allegedly the story that I heard was, I'm not sure if it was this husband, one of her apparently multitude of sexual offending husbands um, attacked a girl in their own home. Um, so yeah, there's that. Is that better? I mean, if I got that wrong, excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Sex Offender. I got your sex offending story wrong. Please come and correct me. Wh- Come on up. You can tell your sex offender story and set the record straight. Set the record. Set me straight. How did you offend? This is all bad. This is all bad. And I'm not even saying anything about her herself. Um, are you fucking kidding me? Her husband had sex. Her ex-husband had sex, consensual sex with a 14-year-old girl. That it was not child abuse. Well, I'm sorry, that's not how the law works. It's not how the law works. An adult man that's having sex with a 14-year-old girl, regardless of the girl wanting to have sex, that's not acceptable in our society. That's called statutory rape. Rape, 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 rape. Unbelievable. She said she had to work. I hope she's working. I hope she's deleting her fucking account right now. Hopefully, she's just deleting herself off this earth for even speaking against me. And that's what this is. Well, I shouldn't say that's what this is really about. Never would I take it personally and bring down an entire sex offender ring, pseudo scientific, pseudo religious, pseudo spiritual cult, all because of the fact I was offended for 5 seconds. Unbelievable. If I was a weaker man, I would, but I'm Richard Groiper. I don't know what tier he is. He's a sex offender twice over. Does it really matter? Why don't you take him in? I don't want to know him. Exactly. You can't have sex with a child. 14 years old. Uh, yeah, I can kind of. I can understand that. Yes, he may not have forcibly, violently raped that girl, but unfortunately for him, he's an adult and he knows better that he cannot be diddling the kids. We don't like that here. You diddle kid, you go jail, get raped. That's how this works. Everyone knows. Didn't register as a sex offender after moving. Okay, so he got caught because he didn't register. That's no. I'm just saying. Like I'm just being dramatic under the dome. I'm not saying that you have to take him in or anything. I'm just saying it's hard to tell off of. I'm not upset with you. I'm just saying. Um, no hair sniffers. I will say. I will say. This is the second person that's tried to fucking test me on this goddamn platform, and they're going to regret it. Not because it's a personal vendetta for insulting me, not but once, not twice, but thrice in a very short amount of time. No, it's only it's only a very small percentage of that is why I'm taking this and I'm beating down the evildoer. She'll call me the evildoer. How am I an evildoer? I'm not. I'm not an evildoer. I'm not living with a sex offender. I'm not having. Well, wait a minute. So I've also. Well, never mind. I'm not gonna. Okay, so this is a woman that's cringed every time the word sex is mentioned. Even a tiny bit, even an innuendo, harmless. She runs, she hides, and it all makes sense now because she's living with a sex offender. Imagine that. Can you Is that attractive? Looking like, yeah, that my husband the rapist, laugh track, ha ha ha. Yeah, I mean, god damn. Some people are fucking sick. I don't even care what her deal is. I don't care about getting revenge against her. It's not about that. It's about the fact that I literally typed in her name to Google and all this shit popped up. I didn't even have to go dig. It's right there. It's right there. It's not even buried. And this woman is, traipsing around YouTube like she's some kind of fucking saint, like she's Jesus Christ. And she complains that her family doesn't accept. I wonder why. He's a sex offender. Do you want do you want a rapist in your home? I'd be like, "Oh, look, it's the rapist." Every Christmas, to the rapist from Anon, and it's like a box with nothing in it except a little card that says "Kill yourself." Um, that would be kind of funny. Imagine. Whose present is this? Oh, let me shake it. Oh, never mind. It's addressed to the rapist. Okay. Does he work for the Biden? He's probably a top pick for his cabinet. Are you surprised why her family? No, I'm not surprised. Show me one life coach who has an ideal life, though. It's not. I mean, I know. I'm sorry. I know I'm being very judgmental. I know I'm just being sarcastic, but I mean, we aren't all perfect. Life coaching, trying to make some money on the side hustle, um, trying to teach people how to live a meaningful, purposeful life. And by the way, yeah, that guy that just walked by in the back, he's a sex offender. Uh-huh, that's right. Pick up one of the sex offenders near you and move in. I mean, if you don't want to see your relatives anymore, marry a sex offender. If your family pisses you off, order a sex offender. If you hate kids and you don't want to live 500 feet from a school, order 1-800 sex offend. I don't know. What what is the deal? Rapists are bad, child rapists are absolute. Yeah, it's real bad. All right, I'm going to post the link. I'm Am I being too sanctimonious? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. It is creepy. It's very creepy. It's super. I get it. Okay, I can sort of force my mind and into believing that, okay, well, does this person deserve to be cared for on some level, on a base level? Sure. Um Maybe he needs help. Maybe he needs, it's not about punishing this person over and over again, but it's about, clearly that you're wrong if you have to lie about it. If you have to lie about the if you have to lie about marrying a rapist. Oh, I saw it. Someone popped up and then vamoosed. Wow. I saw it for a half second. 90 people are based. Yeah, I'm red pilling them on this, on the delusion dispeller question. Don't come at me ever again, or I will bury you. Bury you in your own filth. And I understand someone like her. Did I want to go digging through the interweb like a little rat through the tunnels, the sewer tunnels, the filth and the grime, looking for sex offenders? Not really. Um, I wish he was not a sex offender. I wish I was just, joking around, even though I wouldn't be doing that, not on this level. Um, God no. But God, good God. That's all I can say is good God. She goes to my church. I'm an evildoer. Okay. How am I evil doing? Am I evil doing? Because am I a bad man for telling people that she's married to a sex offender? I thought that's something people want to know. Yeah, it's not about Dana at all. This has nothing to do with anything else other than a sex offender and a sanctimonious lying piece of trash. It's not about me being good or bad. It's just about the truth. And when someone is saying, no, my husband is not a child molester. No, he's not a sex offender. And literally all I have to do is type in one search and it's right there. Yeah, I'm gonna bring that up. I mean, am I doing this for content? No. No, I'm not gonna be featuring sex offenders, trying to find all of the sex offenders, just for content. No, that's not what this is about. This is about someone that has willfully lied about someone that they live with being a sex offender, pretending that he didn't do it when he was an adult, even though he did. It's just sick. There's something wrong with this person, and I would not listen to this person. This person's judgment is impaired severely. Why do white people love mayo so much? Yeah, that's the next question. That is really the next question. That's They do like to hide. They like to hide. They like to they like to slither. They like to slather. Well, not to they like to slather each other, but I mean just it's just sick, okay? And why would this person why I can understand, not that I would do this myself, but I can see that it's probably a little bit embarrassing to be married to a sex offender. I get that. I get that. But lying about it and pretending that it's not the case, that he was framed, he was 12 years old, this never happened, the judge threw it out of court. You're lying. You're lying. It's documented. It's public record. Oh, he was 15 when it happened. Oh, okay. So that's why he went to jail when he was 33, because he didn't register, but he already had probation and he was a two-time felon. So, well, that made him a two-time felon. So it just doesn't matter to me. The story doesn't matter. The point is he's a sex offender, and lying about it, being holier than thou about it, it is gross. Uh, oh, now it's gone. I was reading something. I'm not sure. Okay. Third degree is a felony, is a D felony, and lifetime. It Okay, but the point is I don't care. He's a sex offender, and he went to jail. He served jail time for not registering as a sex offender, I guess. Am I supposed? Am I supposed to? Am I supposed to pretend that it's okay? I mean, that's not even the point. The point is this woman is lying about it. Lying about it. He's a felon, a sex offender on the registry. Then that's his fault. He's still on the registry. I don't care what. He obviously did something to get on the registry of the sexual offending nature. So he failed to register twice. Well, that's not good. I don't care. It's not even about him, his story. It's about the fact that this person is lying about it, and lies about a lot of things apparently. So it's gross. It's gross. Yeah, she is. She's guilty of lying about it. If she would have said, he's registered as a sex offender, but there are extenuating circumstances, I would be willing to hear that out because obviously everything is not as cut and dry. Yes, I know he has to register. And yes, that is the point. He was arrested for not registering twice. That's an issue. Um, she did have the gall to call me out, pretending like it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, she's gone now. She's at work, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter what he did. If it was, I'm not trying to expunge his record. I'm not trying to do anything else other than show that she's lying about this. And she did lie about it. I made up with Dana a little bit. I If you mean like I'm able to speak to Dana, did we come to an agreement? No. But yes, I'm able to coexist with Dana on a panel without being mean to her. Yes. Only fools lie. What's going on? So yes, she always said what and why he was charged. I don't know anything about restraint. Exactly. Um, to me, what I heard was that she was denying that he was a sex offender, essentially, and basically saying he was framed and everything happened when he was 12. Okay, well, you know what? I don't really care about all that. The bottom line is that you are lying about this person, your husband. And on top of that, your other husband raped a kid? I mean, what the is that good? Is that good? Should I be like, I'm I'm glad your current husband didn't rape someone, I guess, within the last 10 years? My god. Oh. Oh, hey, what's going on? Yeah, I remember. I remember you from last night. Space Meow Maid. Yep. Yeah, she did deny it. She denied it and she said I was a cruel, cruel man. A cruel man. Really? Hmm. Interesting. This sick individual, my point is it's not even about the guy, the sex offender. Um, I'm not a fan of the sex offender. I don't love the fact that he's a sex offender. But that's not the point. The point is that she's out there lying about, she's misrepresenting herself, her home, everything that's going on that she's involved with. And if you're a life coach and you're lying about something like that, that's bad. That's bad. Hey, what's going on, Ash? What's up? This is a very heavy subject. I haven't dropped the link in a while. I guess I shall. I guess I shall. Exactly. It is about the person trying to cover up. It's a multifaceted thing. It's about, first off, this person is out there preaching holier than thou. Second off, this person is lying about a sex offender. Third off, apparently she's a sex offender whisperer. She's been married to multiple sex offenders. Who does that? Who does that? something is rotten in Denmark, okay? It has nothing even to do with the fact that the husband, okay? Oh God. Got it. Guest, go ahead.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
My voice is tired. I'm yelling at the screen. I'm okay. Am I being unfair or something? Am I being too nice to the sex offender? Did I give the sex offender a hard time?
Well, I mean, I think it's justified, but I really, really hate people who have been convicted of child sex offender. You know,
And like I said, it's really not about the guy. I mean, that's bad enough on its own. It's about this woman. It's about this person on YouTube, this woman um having a sizable influence, telling people how to do things, charging money for it, just a whole bunch of garbage. And people are listening to this person, and she's lying about having someone like that in their home, and apparently a prior sex offender in the home. I don't even know what the stories are. That's bad enough. I mean, my God.
she was talking about it briefly in the chat room before you went live because for some reason, like the chat room was going on like over an hour before you even
Oh, it
started.
was lit. It was lit because she was over here trying to pretend like I was going to be smearing her and her husband. I don't think I've smeared them at all. I've essentially just posted public record saying this person is indeed a registered sex offender because
Well,
you said they weren't.
yeah,
That's it.
you just pointed out that somebody, had lied and you were offering
Yeah.
proof that they lied.
Yeah, I in no way said that her current husband is molesting or raping anyone right now or has uh since his last offense. I don't know that. That's not what I'm saying at all.
Right.
Just she lied about it and continues to lie. And her mental gymnastics about what was she trying to tell you, that he was only a molester if he was currently molesting someone?
Well, she didn't even tell me that. She was saying that
Oh,
it
it's
shouldn't
Spook Cat,
matter.
sorry.
What? Oh, sorry.
Oh, people are
Um,
asking who you are. Let me take this down. Keep going.
and she was saying that it should not matter because the stuff that happened when he was 12, and that it also should not matter because he is autistic and because his father did it to him, and his father was a very bad man, and something about him getting some sort of head injury when he was 6 months, I think. And I told her, to me, that sounded like she was making excuses. And she replied that it was reasons. And to me, I don't feel that those are reasons. There's absolutely no reason whatsoever to, because it did sound like she was justifying it. To justify,
She's justifying herself being married to the man. I mean, I can understand. I I don't like it. I think it's gross, but I can understand why she's trying to protect her own self, I guess, her own mind from the fact that she's married to yet another sex offender. Excuse me? Is she collecting them? I mean, is she trying to catch them all?
no, that I don't know. She did say that.
That was funny. I didn't even say anything about kids or anything rape, okay? For the record. As Spook Cat as my witness, did I say anything about rape?
No,
Did I say anything about anal sex or rape?
no.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, but she did say in the chat to somebody else that her second husband, I didn't even know there's multiple husbands in this, but her second husband was the one who she had asked her 15-year-old to leave the house so that he could move in because he could not live with a child.
Because he was a sex offender, right?
I believe so.
I mean,
Because I assume if there is no legal way that he could live with the child, it is because he is a sex offender.
yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
So she's sweeping her dirty, well, she's sweeping her sex offender lover men underneath the rug and pretending like I guess it's not bad because um little Maddie had a he bonked himself on the head when he
What do
was
I have
young.
wrong?
What?
Sorry. She's typing in the chat.
Who?
Delusion.
Oh, is she back?
Yes. What
I
do I
don't.
have wrong? No, please correct me because yeah.
Oh, it's bad.
So the current husband is the one that you asked your daughter to leave. Is it your daughter? Your child to leave?
Keep talking. This is interesting. About you lying? You're a liar. You're a fraud. You're falsifying. I'm laughing at you. I think this is interesting. Not you. You're a lying fucking scumbag. That's what's interesting.
Okay, well, I apologize for that, but you did
Not you.
say that there was some sort of head injury.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, wait. Hold on. His father punched him so hard he ended up in a coma for 2 weeks. He didn't bonk himself on the head. Are you
But
fucking
he,
retarded?
but,
He got punched in the face and he came out raping? Is that what you're saying? Wow. You better be careful out there. If you get a little knot on the head, you might start raping children and or whatever moves. Maybe even a log. Imagine. Is that really rape though?
is what really right?
If you raped a log, is that actually rape?
In the eyes of the law, no, because the log does not have a
It's just laying there.
pretty much, and it doesn't have like a. I don't know if you should say spirit. It doesn't have like. It is technically, in the eyes of the law, not a really live thing. I suppose it's
You're
like
a
somebody having
liar.
sex
Oh,
with a
sorry, not
car.
you. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's like somebody having sex with a car. Although that is illegal in Oklahoma, but that's
So
beside.
if you shove it into the gas tank and you're like, "Oh, yeah." And what if the car doesn't what if the car feel well, it doesn't matter. Okay, how am I a liar? What have I not admitted to you? How are you a liar? You said your husband, you essentially said, if not outright stating it, that your husband was not a sex offender and it got laughed out of court. To any normal person, that would mean that your husband was not convicted. He was acquitted or something like that. So, not really sure what you're saying. He got molested. Okay. I didn't say he didn't get molested. He probably did. It's not about even his story being straight. His story is not important. He's a sex offender. I don't care.
Richard is
Uh,
pointing out that you lied about it because you did go on Pandora's stream to say that
Exactly.
he is not. And I heard that part too.
I don't care if your husband was assaulted, and that even if he was raped violently every day for his entire life as a child, that still wouldn't excuse him doing that himself. I can empathize and say, my God, that's awful. Of course it's awful. But that doesn't mean it's an excuse or make it, a little bit better. It's the same. It's equal.
Somebody wants you to try giving the link to Delusion Dispeller.
Oh, God. Swing low. Oh, I'm sorry. Um, Go ahead. Go ahead. Let's see if she can work her pseudo bullshit on me. Go ahead. I want to hear about I want names. I want the list of how many sex offenders you've married. I mean, you really seem to have some kind of kink for getting with men that hurt other people in an intimate way. I want to know about that. I want to know why you lie about it. It would seem that you feel guilt. Would it not? If she's lying about it, now she's saying, I didn't lie. You lied. Why you always lying? That gif, that meme. Um,
That TikTok.
yeah, wait a minute. No, that's not allowed anymore. That's almost as bad as rape. Almost. Don't get it twisted. Now, you laughed, therefore it was funny. Haha. What was I gonna say? Oh, I don't know. Get your lion ass up here, you bitch. Let's go. I don't even. The chat is just like, ah. I can only read something for like a half second, and then it's all gone. I just pushed. I pushed the link. I pushed the link in the chat. God damn.
Well, it also takes a few seconds for what we say to show up on the YouTube.
I'm looking. Hold on. See if it went in. Yep, it's in there.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to me if she shows up or not. Um. Wow. Now I'm big. There we go. Um. The point is yes, she did lie about it. She was conniving about it. She It makes sense, delusion dispeller, that you couldn't handle any kind of innuendo or anything remotely, even in a light way, talk about sex because you know in your brain that you were triggered in that intimate sense and you thought, oh my God, I was married to several sex offenders. How many? No one knows. That's what we all want to know. You come here, you call me something. What that is, I don't know. I guess I didn't get the record straight. I'm sorry I didn't get your sex offender husband's story straight. My God, forgive me. Well, don't forgive me. I don't care. I don't want your forgiveness. Is that bad? Do I sound like did, am I a forgiving person, Spook Cat? Or is it wrong that I don't care about his story?
No,
His sob story about getting hit on the head. Oh, oh,
no,
dad
because
punched me. I'm a rapist now.
no, because again, like you said, it's nothing to do about him. It's the fact that she lied about it.
Exactly. It has nothing to do. Well, it does, but it really it's not about his story.
Right.
The facts are the facts. He's a sex offender. You married a sex offender. You've married you were married to a prior sex offender. How many sex offenders are there until you get to the center of this delusion dispeller? That's what I want to know. How many more sex offenders are there?
Too many.
One too many. One is too many. Yes, I agree. I just think it's sick. And I get it. I get it. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. But when you start lying about it I could understand if she didn't want to talk about it. Okay, fair enough. Because at least you're not lying about it. But when you start spinning yarns and telling tales and throwing in uh, mental gymnastics about semantics about, oh, well, he's not a child molester because he's not in the act of molesting someone right now, so therefore he's not actually a child molester. Well, okay. No, it's I hate to use. I have to look at this emoji to see what it is. Oh, okay, it's a surprise face. All right. I was just making sure. I was just making sure. I got to patrol this chat because people get rowdy. And I don't want to be crude, but it boils down to this. The old-timey saying that once you fuck a horse, you're a horse fucker. The same applies to being a child molester and or rapist. You will always be known as a rapist or child molester. Period. End of story. Um, Too bad, so sad. Maybe you shouldn't have fucking raped that kid. How about that?
Right.
Is that too much to ask? Is it too much to ask to stop raping the people and the children? Okay,
Mhm.
is it too much?
Apparently.
I'm not even joking. Is it too much to ask? If you could stop raping for 5 minutes and, I'm sorry your story wasn't correct, but how about you just stop raping so there is no story? Oh my God. Someone in chat has a story. I was raped by 4 black men in jail. That's awful. Please bring up I posted the link. I don't think she's going to defend herself on here because I mean the damage is real bad.
Well,
I
she might be
mean,
at work.
even better. I think she should come up now. She should come clean to her work and say, you know, it's okay wherever I'm working at. Yes, I'm married to a sex offender. It's not so bad. Who wants to come over for dinner? Would you go?
Would I know? No.
Why? I didn't get his story straight. Don't you want to go to dinner and learn his story?
No.
Why?
Because I have really bad issues with people
Is
who
it because he's a sex offender regardless of his story?
that is part of it, yes.
Hmm. Thank you. No, go ahead though. I didn't mean to
No,
yell
you're
at you.
fine. I was just gonna say the other part is I'm personally just not comfortable with her beliefs. And I mean, she's free to believe how she wants. It's just
Oh,
a
I
little
don't care.
over the
Yeah,
top for me, but you know.
I don't care about her beliefs. She can,
Right.
like you said, she can believe whatever she wants to believe. She can believe her sex offending former husbands aren't really sex offenders, but that doesn't change the fact that they're sex offenders.
Right.
Um, don't be coming to me. Don't be stepping to me and saying that he's his story. He's he's misunderstood. I get to say that because I'm not a fucking rapist. Okay, it's really that simple. Is that bad? I'm not trying to be. Someone said I was preaching. Maybe I misunderstood, but I'm not really preaching. I'm just saying don't lie about it. Don't lie about it. Say nothing then. I mean, that's just as bad, but I think lying about it is worse. Maybe. I don't know. I'm torn. What do you think?
I think lying about it was probably one of the worst things. But I mean, don't get me wrong, it is absolutely terrible that happened, but on her end, lying about it is bad. Does that make sense?
Of course,
Okay.
and there's a fundamental thing. It has nothing to do with her husband being a sex offender either. This is an issue with her. I have an issue with her.
Yes. And
She.
no, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say there is a bit of hypocrisy to me, just looking in and, seeing the lives that I've seen over the past couple weeks. For her, to say, he is not this person and you cannot judge him for this, but as everyone else is saying, for her to judge people and judge you just for like words on the internet as opposed to something in her home in real life, saying don't judge for something that's happened in real life as opposed to let's judge via the internet. Does that make sense?
Yes. And it's the fact that this person isn't just is that they're selling themselves. They have a sizable audience. People listen to this person. Get that through your head. People actually fucking listen to this scumbag. And yes, I have a problem with her. It's her that I have a problem with. Obviously, I'm not in love with the sex offender husband, okay? Let's The point of the matter is this scumbag is lying. She's trying to use mental gymnastics to justifying her lies about a sex offender, multiple sex offenders, and it's just sick. And people pay this woman, I guess. I mean, she offers services. It's gross.
Evelyn is talking to you.
I'm reading it.
Okay.
I've known about this, yes. I've never looked into it. Um, I don't look into every rumor I've ever heard. I literally typed the name in and it popped up on the first search. It was right there. I didn't even have to dig. So if you're trying to say that I'm a scumbag for not blowing her up, right? I had no reason to. I didn't know who this woman was. Why would I go looking? I heard things. I never watched her channel. I never followed her. If I was, this would have happened long ago. Yes, this is the first time. Me rubbing elbows, so to speak, with this person has only taken place over the last 3 weeks, maybe. I'm sorry I was a little late. Okay, I'm sorry I didn't meet your standard of whistleblowing. I don't see anyone else out there doing anything about this. So, do I feel guilty for bringing this up? No, I don't. I don't think I waited for an opportunity. This woman put herself in this situation, not me. Not me. I didn't lie. I didn't lie. I didn't falsify. I wasn't out there raping. I wasn't out there molesting and covering up for it with lies. So, no, I don't feel sorry about bringing it up. Not going to guilt me. Good luck with that. The fact is, I'm smarter than everyone in this chat, and you all know it now. And that's what, well, never mind. That's not what this is about. This is about the truth and justice, obviously. Mine was date rape, type indecent, only 14, and I was lured into a strip. Well, that's awful. I mean, rape is rape. That's that's awful. Pointing at me like I'm some kind of scumbag taking shots. No, I'm right here. I laid it all out. I laid it out for you. I laid it out. So come up here and tell me that. Go ahead. I don't care. Come on up. I'll be nice. I'm a nice guy. I won't rape you. At least there's that. I mean, is that wrong? I've been told I'm not allowed to joke about this stuff, but I keep going to the well over and over again. Is that bad, Spook Cat?
I'd say it's part of the internet.
Oh, so I'm just as bad as. Excuse me. Spook Cat basically called me a rapist. My
I
God. I know. I'm just kidding. Calm down. All right. Let's see here. Yeah. If I'm the scumbag, come up and tell me how I'm the bad one. Go ahead. You're not going to find any criminal records on me. I'm not a rapist.
I wouldn't be friends with you if you were.
If you weren't my friend, I might. Well, never mind. I'm. God dang. Can you please control me a little bit more? I'm getting. No one's coming up. No one. They're saying these. I'm a big bad man. I. Let's see. What's here?
Well, here, let's put it this way. I don't think it's so much you hanging on to info as there have been, new people coming into the fold and all that. And like, I didn't know any of this stuff until the whole, Pandora's Live recently, where it was said, and, I heard what Delusion Dispeller said about it, and I had questions. I asked some of those questions to her in the chat before the live went up. And, there are people that do not know about this situation. And so I don't think that, hanging on to the information is a good way of saying it, so much as you are just telling old information to new people that are being brought in.
Well, that's true. And also, I had no reason to go a digging. I mean, if I needed to clam dig, um, I'm not digging in that clam hole because that lady personally disgusts me. She eats uh, during her live streams out of a giant salad bowl. I was clowning this lady because I was grinding my teeth, thinking, my God, I know about you, and you're going to make a mistake, and you're going to say something, and I'm going to get you. And that's exactly what she did. And it's not even about that. It's about her eating. Okay, well, not really. It pisses me. That's what really drew me into the fight. It's when you eat on a live stream, when I'm trying to speak and you're over there, yeah, I got this salad bowl. I got my, face stuffed full of greens.
It's better than
That,
eating it out of a bedpan.
oh, God. Okay, we have a challenger. Go ahead, challenger. Who is this?
This is Mary.
Oh, hey, what's going on?
Do you really think I'm going to challenge you?
Well, I mean, I've seen the comments. I'm being bullied in my own chat. People are saying I should have gone to, told tattle tittied on someone before, even though I had no evidence.
Ha. You knew it. You'd heard a little bit, but you hadn't had much experience with this woman. You
No,
didn't know her until she
I
started giving you and I crap. And every single day it was
she bullied us, Mary.
she
She bullied
bullied
us
us. She bullied
viciously,
us. And
relentlessly.
yeah, and she'd hop out of chat. She'd be talking about us in chat. I mean, and then she'd get on her stream and talk about godliness and be quoting Bible verses. And
Godliness? Oh, God. And it turns out she was eating from a salad bowl
or
with a sex offender in the background? Oh, God. I got to mute.
Hi, Mary.
why is laughing? Hi. I mean, she put me into stress overload and guilt, and I was just being myself.
Mm-hmm.
You really were, and it's not. That's obviously not the issue. I thought it was a little bit weird. Um, and I don't mean like weird, like oh my god, like that's really you're a freak. But I mean it
I
is a
let my
little.
I let my freak out.
No, no, not you. I'm
Oh,
saying like someone that's that sensitive over like she
some
was
some
she
of
was
it was
sensitive over
so
minor things.
so minor.
Yes, it
So,
got lit, but a lot of stuff she did, it was basically nothing that she got pretty upset about.
mhm. I
And
mean, Grimm's fairy tales.
really,
Excuse me, and being chained to a bed at night. You
Wait,
know,
what?
that's standard practice. And she said, "Oh, look at you, witchcraft and wizardry and paganism."
What?
yeah.
I don't
Oh,
understand.
it
What?
was it was a joke that we were brother and sister, and he got kidnapped by some aliens, and
Oh, okay.
I had step parents who took me on walks during the day and turned into witches, and I showed me all the Grimm's fairy tales, but at night took me home and chained me to a bed, and he was off with aliens and couldn't save me, and it was just a stupid story we were playing off each other, and that's what we did. I mean, every day we just played off each other with stupid stories.
It was stupid. It was stupid, and it was really nothing. And I think my breaking point was when I said I was a little man sliding around in her salad bowl because she kept eating Mary. She wouldn't put down the spoon or the bowl
And
or
did
the
you
salad.
notice she'd prepared all of her food with dirty utensils that she pulled off the countertop, and she'd
Disgust.
just stick them in the sink and rinse them off, but not really wash them.
I could see the grime. Yes, I could see the food particles from space, and I was not a fan. Now, I held my tongue because I did not know the depths of the dark path that laid beneath whatever that pulled up carpet was and that weird guy in the background. It was bad.
So, whenever you guys were spanking each other with spoons and cookie sheets while wearing leather, were they at least clean?
Of course, we
Okay.
used our equipment cleaner to take care of all that. And the baking sheet was not used because my buttocks are not that large.
Oh my god. Well, I'm
And
glad you came up
whoever's
because
saying, I'm sorry, Aunt Linda, if I'm offending you, you can leave. So I'm sorry.
I'm glad you came up because
Oh,
it
you're
was getting
talking
a little
about
heavy there.
imagine all that cat food in their food or cat hair in their food. Okay, we're not offending you. Okay.
Cat hair?
Oh, in her food
Oh,
with all that
ew.
dirtiness. You know, she has like
Mm,
5 cats, but
mm.
yeah.
It's not even about that. It was about, I think it's when she was saying that the Holocaust jokes were too much and that my Twitter account was too much.
Oh, yeah,
And
and it's real life. Yeah.
well,
It's real life.
yes, she was basically saying, is this the real life or is it fantasy?
Sorry.
Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. That's what she was saying to me, and then she has these can of worms wriggling underneath her. I mean, I get it. She wants to project the ungodly ways onto me because I'm an easy target. I get bullied on YouTube. People say, "Oh, like let's beat him with a an ugly stick or something." And I think she thought I was weak. I think she thought she could take me
Yeah.
in the battle of wits,
Yeah.
but I had Google.
Which all of us could do.
Mhm.
People are screaming at me about give me a wrench. Is something going on in there? What's happening?
Somebody needs power. Angie says she needs power
I
over and
wasn't.
over.
Is there a reason why you need wrench? Do you need wrench?
I think Richard reads chat and talks perfectly. He knows how to multitask.
I'm looking. I don't see nothing. Where did she go? I thought she was going to come up here and tell me the story of uh I don't know, the molester's journey or something. I don't know.
The only thing I really have to say, and then I'll hop on down, is that if he did all this when he was
12
uh
12?
or 15.
12, that would be expunged when he's 18, would not carry over into adulthood. So he
Unless, sorry.
obviously did something in adulthood, and then he would have had to register as a sex offender. If he did not register, then he would have to complete the sentence, you know, that he was originally given. And then if he didn't register again when he moved, then he would be given another sentence. So he may not have multiple offended. It could be from that first time after he was 18. But the one when he was a child would not go on into his adulthood.
Well, I
Does
asked her.
anybody in chat disagree with me?
I
No. But I don't even think it matters because the point of him being a sex offender, the story of his sex offending ways was not in question. Um, the question is why is she lying about it? Um, I get it's embarrassing, but she's lying about it and making excuses and this, that, and the other. And to me, I can understand, but she has to understand that most people are not going to accept that as a reasonable explanation for twisting up the truth. Um, and she doesn't seem to get that.
Right.
well,
Right.
I
Go
asked
ahead.
her. I was like, well, if he did this, whenever he was 12, and the judge threw it out, why would they have him register? And she said, because that's just what the law did. Now, granted, I don't know too much about law myself. I don't think the law works like that. If the case is completely thrown out, they would not have wanted him to register.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if he was 12 years old, like say, even though that's not the point, say that
Right.
he did that, whatever he did when he was 12 years old. Yeah, if he did something and is carrying over to now, then that means he was charged as an adult. So
Yeah.
like he had to have done something rather
Right.
significant. So it really doesn't matter to me. Um, I mean, obviously, if he was innocent, okay, that's a whole other circumstance. But she's not even
Mhm.
saying that. Her
Well, she
issue
did,
is
sort of. She said the
well,
judge
she
threw it
did.
out.
She's excusing it. She's not saying, "Oh, it never happened." She said, "Well, he
Mm.
was essentially a kid."
So
No,
what
she said the
Derry
judge
D is
threw it out.
saying,
Well, that
conceal
too.
what Derry D is saying is concealing is a whole other
It
thing.
is.
So, I mean, and the rest of the chat, I'm sorry if you ever said hi to me and I didn't say hi back. I haven't been reading. So, um, that's all, pretty much all I have to say. So, I see you have another guest up here, and thank you for having me, Richard. It's great talking to you, Spookcat, and
Mhm.
I'm going to hop on down.
Mm, you're welcome. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Hi,
You're welcome.
Mary.
Bye, Mary.
Hello.
Hey, Spookhat. Hey, Richard. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm all right. I've been watching. I guess everybody knows who I am. So,
Should I introduce?
no, I say they know. I say
Okay. Oh, okay.
it,
Geez.
it's
Heavy.
it's Pandora, Analyzer, whatever you want to call me.
I wasn't going to say it, and then you said it. It's all right. Go ahead.
I just, if Dee Dee's watching, I just want to say whatever is true and not true, whatever. I mean, we all know I've had my shady crap. She needs to come up and tell the truth about whatever. I don't mean I'm against anybody, for anybody, or nothing, but I just feel that's what she needs to do. Doesn't mean she will. And, I just think she needs to tell what she knows and explain a little. And then maybe forgiveness can start. And Richard, I placed judgment on you. I explained that earlier today, and I apologize
Well, I
to
can
you,
forgive
to
you,
you,
and I appreciate that
to
because,
you and your wife. Okay, both of you.
yes, I relayed your message. I showed her that. I think she appreciated that. And I can say I understand that it's not like you had no reason to question me or anything like that. I get that. It's part of the territory. I live on the edge. So, absolutely, I can forgive for uh, you thinking that I am up to something that I may not be. And I don't think you have to worry about it too much because honestly, I do appreciate you saying so. And I think you mean it. So I appreciate that.
I do mean it. Um, but I just wish she would come up. Maybe everybody not attack her and just let her. I'm not saying everybody would attack her. Just let her explain or something. You know, like what she's been saying. I get what you guys are saying about the Christian thing and the judging. I had a lot of stuff in my ear and about that, and I realize now I'm just going to have to take what I think and feel in my heart and just deal with it myself. And if I'm on YouTube, then I just have fun. And I've learned a lot this week. I really have. And like I said before, you were always kind to me when you came up, and that's really all that matters on here, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think people get too wrapped up in things that probably don't matter. And I get it. I think you've apologized. I've never held your past against you because I had nothing to do with it. And just like this, I had nothing to do with it until um, it was brought to my attention. And it has nothing to do with her husband. It has everything to do with her and how she perceives things to be. And I don't think that's the case. And I'm not really sure she's going to do that. She's welcome to come up. She's welcome to explain. But I mean, I think she's explained a lot. But yeah, she's more than welcome to hop up here, and I won't yell or be nasty to her. She can.
Right. Well, from what you've shown, there's a few discrepancies. So if she would come and explain them, it would help. It would help her followers and things like that. And if she's fibbed about them, it would be good if she owned up to that too. And just it'd be a relief for everybody, right? I mean,
Exactly.
once I spoke my truth, it was only up from there. I just hope she can do it too.
All I can say is that I may have erred by saying that story. I know that I'm not. I wasn't certain if that was uh, the the man she's married to now, but I had heard it. And regardless if that's true or not, the fact remains is that he is registered, and she needs to just tell the truth about it. And it's not that she needs to do anything. It's just that someone like that who has such a platform and is uh, broadcasting the kind of lifestyle that she is, I think it's pretty imperative that you tell the truth about, especially something like that. If you're
Yeah.
going to be charging and involved with people's day-to-days and stuff like that. It's just a fundamental thing, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll step off here, Richard. I appreciate you letting me come up.
Yeah, no
And
problem.
but yeah, I mean, I just wish she would come up and speak whatever questions you guys have, about it, and speak the truth about it. That's all.
Can I ask you a question, Pandora?
Yeah, Spook Cat, go ahead.
Do you think we're attacking her?
Attacking?
Mm.
No.
I know some people said we were. I just didn't know. I guess the
No.
way I see it is attacking is like you're viciously going after somebody, whereas what I think Richard is trying to do is he's just trying to, again, point out that somebody was just lying about something.
Yeah. Well, Spook Cat, you probably know who I am. So when I done my thing, they came at me really hard. Tons of people. I deserved every bit of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she does or not. I deserved every bit of it. And I will live with it for the rest of my life. And
Go ahead. Sorry.
no, that's okay. Go ahead, Richard.
All I was going to say is this is not a personal vendetta. To get even, revenge. There's no revenge to be had. There really isn't. This affects me absolutely zero either way. But the fact is that I'm now aware of this person, and it's not as cut and dry as if they were just a random commenter or something like that. They are actively broadcasting a lifestyle, than a religious lifestyle at that. And I think it's just, if you're going to be doing that, things like this are just going to happen. I mean, you have to tell the truth.
Yeah.
Wow.
I saw somebody say she doesn't owe me anything. She doesn't owe me anything. Didi
She doesn't have to do anything. She doesn't have to come up here. That's true. She doesn't owe me anything. But I don't think I've attacked her. I think I've been rather harsh, of course, but I don't think I've said anything that's untrue, other than maybe the story that I was saying didn't apply to her current husband. Maybe.
I think she's not coming up because she's at work, but I could be wrong.
I can't speak on it, Richard, but there is some differences, but it's probably not going to sound any better. So I'm not going to throw her under the bus. Okay.
No, that's fine. I'm not asking you to pile on or anything like that. I'm just saying, I don't think I've done anything out of bounds at all.
But I just, I really think she should come up. If there is differences that may clear it up a little better, good or bad, it will only free, if there's things she hasn't said that she should, it will only free her. If there's things that you guys have wrong, it will clear things up. There's nothing that can go wrong if she comes up and speaks calmly. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing. And if there is things that she needs to say that we don't know or she's misled us about, I know we all would gain respect for the truth, correct?
Well, of course.
Because it's hard to stand up here in front of a bunch of people and tell the truth. I'm telling you, it is. It just is. So either way, I just hope and pray that she can do that. And I hope whatever it is, it's, satisfying for the community and her family. Okay.
Sure. And I just want to reiterate, this isn't about her satisfying one of my needs or anything like that. She doesn't have to do this, but I think what Pandora is saying, that it would probably benefit her just as much, if not more, if she did.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. And I thought maybe if I come up and said hello and stuff, that maybe she would have a little comfort in coming, you know. But I don't know. She may not. Yeah.
And she might want to do it on her own channel, which I get. It is difficult. I don't think that there's a certain way that she has to go about it, but I think she should do it regardless if it's on here or it's on her own channel with actual facts, and maybe think about what she would do and actually make a video laying everything out if what I've said is so untrue. I mean, because I have evidence. I mean, because to me the story doesn't matter. The very specifics of the backstory don't matter. That's not what my pointing out was. It was just the fact that she was saying one thing when it was not the case.
So is it that you don't like? Let me ask this: is it that you don't like that she's spouting off how we should believe and act and stuff, and yet this is going on with her and him?
Well, I think it's very hypocritical. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Does it? It doesn't keep me up at night or anything like that, but I think it's rather odd when it's someone. And like I said, even if she was just like a random person that jumps on panels every now and then, but I mean, she has like essentially a brand that she's pushing, and I would just hold her to a higher standard because she's saying that she's a person of God, and she should be telling the truth about something like this. I get it's a sticky situation if what she's saying is true, but regardless, you have to tell the truth. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. It would help her. It would help her. Rita's wanting up here, Richard.
oh, okay, hold on. But yeah, I appreciate you coming up.
Yeah, I'll let you guys get back at it then. I didn't
All right.
mean to interrupt or nothing. Thanks for having me.
Oh yeah, no problem. You're fine. Wow, I'm alone now. Going strong. Going strong. This is a wrench-free zone. I don't. This is not about me. This is not about her coming to the. Oh God, we got it. Go ahead. You're live.
Hey,
Hey,
no,
what's
that's
up?
wrong. That's not my. That's the wrong camera, dude. Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm pretty well. I don't understand how my fucking camera works, but whatever. Oh, am I not supposed to curse here?
Oh, I don't care. Go ahead.
All right, good. Richard, how are you? It's good to talk to you again.
Good. How are you doing?
I think pretty well. Hey, there I am. Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. How come everybody else is hiding their pictures? There you go. Now I got an icon too.
There you go. Now we got a full panel.
Hello, Richard.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
Hello.
Honey?
How are you?
Good.
Hi,
This is
Jacker.
this is Jackstar.
Hi,
And
Jackstar. How you doing?
I'm
So,
well. Hello.
it's good. It's excellent. I got just a couple things I want to say because, like, I don't know. But like, one thing is, I wish that she would come up here, and this is Dee Dee that I'm talking about, delusional dispeller, because number one, as a victim of a fucking sick thing that happened to me when I was 12. I think it's sick for her to preach this shit like holier than thou when not only did she fuck a pedo once, but she fucked him twice. And I don't go for
Do we
that
know it's
pedo
just
shit.
twice, or could it be multiple sessions?
I'm pretty sure that when you fuck someone, it's probably an ongoing thing. I mean, fucking is an intricate kind of thing, unless you just hang
Well,
and bang, kind of thing.
this is out of my depth. I honestly don't know. I'm asking for clarification.
Yeah,
I regret every moment.
You shouldn't regret it. Never regret anything.
Rita,
But yes, Rudy.
I'm not joking or anything like that. I'm being serious. Do you think what she was? Did you read her answers and stuff in the chat like beforehand and during?
I was trying, but I'm gonna tell you that I have PTSD. Okay, so this I never like have been emotionally. Well, I'm triggered by you, of course, always, but not triggered in a negative way. So this is the first time that it got my hands sweaty, and I refuse to take her fucking, I want to say pedo answers, because they are very like, she needs to get her ass up here and explain herself, because fuck, I mean, literally, it's distressing to me that I've actually wanted and seen it. Well, maybe not wanted, but I've contemplated going into a chat of hers before, but I've stopped because I said, people think of me as, little racy sexual stuff. Might not go over so much. But now in retrospect, I should have just laid those fuck bombs, masturbated on camera, whatever. She's obviously no stranger to the strange, period.
I think that it's not my place to judge her or whatever. Like, I get it. It's probably awkward.
Richard, you have
That,
children, right? You have
of
children.
course, I do.
Yes, I know. My
Of
nephews and
course.
nieces, right? So
I'm just gonna say, if
as a
someone
parent,
tried to touch my kid
Technically,
yes.
we
or
all have children.
kids, I would probably cut their heads off. I mean, it's
Right.
really that simple. It's not like, oh, I would be upset. No, it'd just be you're gonna die. Like, it's that simple. And it wouldn't be, well, I took a punch when I was a young
Right.
lad.
No fucking.
That's why I be raping. That's not gonna fly with me. I don't care
Well,
what
I be
happened to you.
raping. Get your rape on. No,
Exactly. Like, to
it's
me, that was never even the issue anyway. It wasn't about his story or what happened, even if it was unfortunate. She never said that he was falsely accused or anything like that. It was just all in the past. He was a young lad. Boys be boys, I guess.
yeah. My
And that's kind of how it came across. It's like, oh, well, he was young. He didn't know what he was doing.
no. I think as parents and as me as a survivor, but also as a parent of two young girls and a boy, that this makes me sick. The fact that you wouldn't speak about it, and then the fact that like people would keep these kind of fucking sick bastards like in their bed and then preach about now swearing in my chat or whatever she does. I can't do
So
her.
the
So you're
fact that I talked about naked bodies and she kicked her daughter out so a sex offender could move in. Your thoughts? Discuss.
That's fucking disgusting. I would never do it. I want to rip his testicles off and I don't even know him. I've seen his feet before.
Oh,
Well, ugh. Yeah, during a chat, I think she was live and he was in the bed molesting himself, which really that's the only place for him. But as a public service announcement, you're doing good. We should not, as YouTubians, no matter how big your channel is or how big your platform is, we should not be afraid to talk about this shit. We should talk about it and often to get these fucking sick fuckers off YouTube and looking at my fucking kids. My kids have YouTube channels. You know how weird I feel that woman who says that she types out I look up everybody's name just because. You don't fucking sit there like a little fucking weasel looking up about people, not with a pedophile behind your back. What the fuck? You're looking at my kids, you fucking sick wench?
well, according to her, it's as if it happened in a different life, a different time, a different place. It essentially didn't happen because he was bonked on the head, and she seemed to be very triggered by that comment. I'm not sure why. I thought that was hilarious. I'm sorry,
The bonking
but
of the head is good.
yeah, that's what she nitpicked, was that I said he was bonked on the. I'm sorry. His
No, I
father
said that.
punched him in the face. Okay, so
Hey,
what?
Spook Cat. I've never said hi to you before. Hi,
Hi, Rita.
sweetheart. How are
Happy
you,
belated,
darling?
honey.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. You're so sweet. I really like that you were the first one up here to talk. I couldn't really talk because I was around my kids, and like this is a sensitive subject that I don't.
Yeah, don't bring this around the kids.
Yeah, like I don't want to tell my 12-year-old, hey, mommy, she was doing this live, and this one woman came in and her hubby's a pedo. No, no, you're a life coach. Fuck you. Are you fucking serious? What are you gonna teach me? How to fuck pedos? I mean,
That
is there
is a very odd dynamic.
right? I mean, call me. My husbands are pedophiles.
Not one, but yet two. And I said, is she trying to collect them all like Pokemans? I mean, what is the deal with that?
I
What are
think
the odds? What are
I
the odds?
I
Is
don't
she
know.
looking?
She
Does she
might be
have a?
looking. She needs to start coming to my lives and have more romance lifestyle sessions, because I don't know. I mean, it could be that she's attracted to that type of thing, which is even sicker. Like, I couldn't fuck someone. I'm sorry. I cannot open the vagina flaps for anybody that has been with a child or has done anything to hurt a child. That shit in my head, in most countries, except for the Islamic ones, they kill people like on sight. They literally will shoot them in the head, and everyone's like, "Thank you, you did us a service." So, with that being said, to have her, on YouTube and getting upset with your bonking, that's ridiculous.
She
That's
got upset with me about talking about me sliding around in her salad bowl. Yet she's living
that's hot.
with a sex offender and had also been married to another sex offender and God knows how many others. Uh, Maybe she has this kind of savior complex where she thinks that let me go out and find the worst, just piece of shit I can find, and maybe I can change him into a not so bad sex
But
offender. I
do
don't
you
know.
think she wants to change him though?
I don't know. That's sick.
Maybe
I
they're trying
mean,
to perfect their. Maybe they want to get hone in on this. She wants to know his
Are we really
mind.
speculating as to why these people do these things? I mean,
I don't
really?
really care. I just find it fascinating that I don't really find it
I don't
fascinating. I
care. I
just
want
think it's
them
interesting.
dead. I want them dead. I'm not gonna joke. This is not
Well, of
joking matter.
course.
We're all dying, sweetie.
I know we're dying at this very second. I'm dying, and so are you. But the thing is that um, she has no right, especially with Richard swimming around in her salad bowl. I mean, what the fuck? I
Is
mean,
that a euphemism, or did
I
that
don't think he
happen?
wants
Or
to
no,
swim in the salad
No, I
bowl
told
anymore.
her. I told her I was a little man. I was naked, nude, slipping and
oh my
sliding
god,
inside her salad bowl because I was lubed up with Italian salad dressing and vinaigrette. And
no,
she
that's
thought
hot.
I was some kind of a sick fuck for saying that.
is
And
that
it
code?
turns
Is that
out,
just
go ahead.
is that a euphemism, or is that an actual description? Or
No, I was just messing around being silly,
okay,
and she got like all flustered and weak kneed and, red in the face, and
that can mean a
salad
lot.
was falling out of her mouth, stupefied. And it turns out she's running a pedo factory, okay? God damn.
Right. I mean, you look at even our lovely Jason just said in chat that he got kicked out for just liking horror movies. I mean, Jason, even the foot fetish that you have, Jason, is nothing compared to what her fetish is like. You have to understand that. So, I mean, God in heaven, what the fuck is going on with these people?
I
But
hope she quits, but she won't. She's that type that will keep going, keep on with the lie, that
Okay,
she was wronged and attacked. Go ahead, Jackstar.
I've got headphones on now. I had to distance the rest of the room from what you guys are saying. I got sensitives here, so just I don't have anything else to say. Hi.
holy shit. Yeah, I had to leave the room and get private for this. Like, yeah, I mean, I've never seen her in an active chat of mine, but like I talk about some racy things, but yet that doesn't mean that I'm a bad person. I'm not a bad human because I'm good with my sexuality. At least I'm not fucking a child molester. So that's all I got to say really about
I
that
hope
one.
that's not the least.
What? Delete.
That's pretty bad. I mean, if that's,
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
if that's rock bottom, now
that's
I have a
pretty
question.
bad.
It's pretty
How long
bad
did it take
considering
to get to this point? Because I'm new here. I don't understand. How long you've been doing this?
what sex?
No. The other thing where you're sitting in this room talking about the dregs of society.
Oh, we talk about them all the time.
See, I'm new here. I'm new to this world.
Well,
I've led a sheltered life.
you've come to the right place.
See, I think the difference is I joke about it and I'm not serious. The difference between
Right.
us and them, her and her pedophile factory, is that she's serious. She's serious about it. She thinks that she's righteous. I just fuck around and pretend to be a narcissist. In fact, she is a narcissist, crazy, humping pedophiles, pumping them out of that factory that's, with all the torn up carpet and the salad falling out of her fucking face. Oh, God. Excuse me.
It must
It's
be
okay.
some way she's compensating for something she's missing in her life.
Yeah, because everybody should be really having that experience, with a pedo. If you haven't gone pedo, you have missed out. That's
I'm happy
hard,
to miss
that's
out then. That's
hardcore.
fine.
That's hardcore. I mean, that's dedication. Takes one sick fuck. So, like, literally, I mean, this sick fuck bans the words like shit and swimming in her salad bowl, but yet she'll condone the bonk on the head to allow him to. I mean, no, Richard, will you tell me, like, because I know I briefly mentioned it to you a while back, and like I heard it around the grapevine when I first came into YouTube, and I was like, no, because she won't even like allow. But then I saw him, and he looks like a potato. But not only does he look like a potato, but he's strange. And fuck the strange part. The fact that she sent her daughter away,
That's a different one.
sent your child away. Spook Cat, what do you think about that? Her sending her own kid away.
I think she said that the one where she sent her child away was a different one.
Oh my God. Still, the morals of the person. Think about like the deep down, like you're gonna tell your child, I'm sorry, honey, but you're gonna have to go live with somebody else because my new fuck over here like wants to fuck you.
And I did ask her just because I was curious about what age the child was. Not that it terribly matters, but
Right.
the child was 15.
That's wrong.
And
I mean,
yes.
no, I have a 16-year-old son, and like seriously, like, he's okay with teenagers, but like with an adult, doing stuff to them, they're not really of like in their brains. It's like it's proven that like kids can like be weaned, like that Epstein dude. A lot of like people, drug traffic, whatever. Like, the people.
He didn't
like,
kill himself.
No, he should. Oh my God.
Well, yeah, he should have, but he
I really
didn't.
don't care about the
He didn't drive
backlash.
himself either.
God damn.
God. But like, no, I think that we should take a stand and not allow these sick fucks.
I'm against pedophile. I'm sorry, like that guy. I have nothing personally against him other than if he was strung up in the middle of town, I wouldn't be crying. I'd be like, well, I mean, that's how the cookie crumbles, and I'd keep on trucking. I mean, that's how it goes. I don't have a lot of sympathy for the kitty diddler, the diddlers of society. No, I don't. I don't care about their backstories. I don't care about, oh, he got bonked on the head, little weirdo. He did nothing wrong. He raped a whole bunch of people, but he may be autistic, therefore take it easy on him.
No,
You're
I'm
scaring
looking at
people
him
with
right
that.
now. Yeah, like literally. Yeah, that's him, and that makes my heart race. It really does, and not in the good way. It's it makes me very angry that she's, I don't know, she's not up here, and the reason why she's not up here talking to you, Richard, is because she's guilty, and that's the only reason why someone will not fucking show their face
or do anything because they're guilty. So she's a guilty pedo connoisseur. So,
I think the word we're looking for here is fetishist. Connoisseur is probably not that one, no.
well, but she looks like I mean, connoisseur is someone that like is on a discovery, kind of thing, like a
I thought it was
spelunker.
somebody who has a taste or thing that with a selective taste, and if a person is selectively choosing disorder, I don't think that.
But that's not even that's not even an option. I mean, we have, the
Not for me.
anal fetish, the foot
Oh, God.
fetish, the, fisting fetish, the.
Are we going to do the
Oh,
whole list? Let me get my
well,
pad and pen.
Well, I don't know. I mean, last night I was condoning that it's okay to, I watch porn with old men, but that's okay.
What if
because
we bent him over or into a pretzel and shoved his own head up his own ass?
that would be good.
And if he survives 3 minutes in that position, then he may live. I think that's fair.
I wish
Now-
we'd had that trick back at Salem.
Right. Imagine the Salem witch trials back then. That would have been a gas, literally.
Is this
The
really much
gas,
different?
very anti. Hold on, I might have to mute her for bringing that severe anti-Semitism.
Shut the fuck up.
You said gassed.
Yes, because we were talking of the underbelly of society.
I was
the
trigger
wrapped
happy.
in-
I'm sorry.
I know you got triggered. It's okay. It's all right. I'm with you. But yeah, I want her to come up. I just want to tell her that, like, literally, enough is enough. It was nice of Pandora to come up and apologize to you because I think that you and your beautiful wife were deserving of that. Like, literally, no shit. From like 12 a.m. till about 4:30 a.m. I was on the phone with someone that's part of YouTube, and we were talking about you, Richard.
Oh
And
yeah.
we were talking. Yeah, your ears probably were ringing, but it was all
Was it
good
good?
things.
Oh,
Yes, it
that's
was
good.
good because it was just brought to like my attention what was really going on here. This fuckery that I have not been taken a part to. And I feel really bad, Richard, that I wasn't there. I'm your friend. I should have been there to at least, stand by your side. But I just removed myself from that complete thing. But this is the topper here. If you're being condemned now for pointing something very relevant, very pertinent, very painful to many people, like on such a level that, yeah, I mean, a lot of people. I don't know. I think that she should be off YouTube, and that's it. That's
Well,
you,
it's sick because she's like a life coach and she's, I guess, spiritual, religious, Christian, Jewish, Buddhist,
my ass.
Hinduist, masochist. I don't know. She's everything and nothing. And does the diddler.
But
Hey,
that's
diddle,
just-
diddle, two pedophiles on a fiddle. Excuse me.
Oh my god.
Fuck, Richard. Damn.
I think it's fair to say I'm unmatched in this arena, and I don't think she'll be coming up because she knows it won't end up well for her. I mean, I don't think it's gone well for her. She made a 5-minute live stream video where she was talking like she was on speed or crack. Did you
Oh,
see
God.
that?
I have not.
She was jabbering about how she was about to be slandered and so on and so forth, and oh my God, lies, deceit, delusion. And then it turns out hubby was a pedo.
Yeah.
Sex offender, actually. I'm not sure what his actual crime was. I don't even want to know.
No.
To be honest with you, the way she's acting, it seems like this whole thing has been swept under a rug, right? And I mean, as we all know as adults, that our problems don't just go away by sweeping them underneath the rug. And the fact that you're bringing it up now, she needs to fucking identify with this. All of her subscribers need to know exactly what shit she's selling. She's not selling the Bible. She's selling pedo lifestyle.
She's living yes, like what you just said. She's living vicariously through that lifestyle. and you were talking about sweeping up rugs.
Yes,
She
right.
has to follow her hubby around, making sure he's not checking out rug. Well, never mind. Other
Yeah,
young
I
ones.
know. I know it. Sorry, I didn't laugh.
I found you in the
But
chat, honey.
I sneezed. Who said
Found you in the
that?
chat. I'm on the web. Oh, wait, they can probably hear me. Never mind. Sorry. I'm a bad
It's all
broadcaster.
good.
Hey, Richard,
yeah,
can I ask a favor?
Go ahead.
Can we please like take down that photo? That's just
Okay, hold on.
that's just
Let me work
crazy.
my magic. Does that
you're,
help?
you're so tech savvy with your
Oh,
podcasts.
oh my God. There we go. All better now.
Oh damn. Oh god, I was getting off a clump there.
I wonder if he watches Dora the Explorer.
Oh my god.
Is
Wait,
he?
Truth
Never mind.
Hurts.
I'm sorry.
Truth Hurts is saying you are Dana. Just admit it, Dari D. No, Dari D is not Dana.
Dari D is not Dana. That's no.
No,
No,
it's not.
no, sorry.
No,
It's not them. They are not the same person.
no, they're
Dari D
definitely
is Dari
not.
D. Yeah.
Dari is one of us.
One of us. One of us. Not a
I
pedo.
know. And the fact also, Richard, this came up too. These little assholes going onto your fucking Twitter. What's this shit gonna prove? Are you fucking
Oh,
serious?
you mean how they're like Sherlock Holmes detecting, looking me
Yes.
up and investigating me on my publicly available Twitter, like they've dug up some kind of like massive skeleton in my closet?
Yeah.
I don't know. These people are freaks. They're well, I'm trying to be nice. The people that they have no humor, they're humorless, and they're the kind of people that have sex with pedophile sex offenders. These are the people that are saying, I'm the bad guy. Me.
Right.
The
No.
kitty diddler diddlers. They're diddling the kitty diddler. And I'm the bad guy?
Yeah. No, I
I
think it's
have
the
a
only
fresh
way to
perspective.
Go ahead.
from you.
Ms. An individual in the audience says that we're not doing enough and we're low intellect creepers.
What the fuck do you want us to do? You want us to find her address and go over there and beat him with a baseball bat and knock him in the head again so he can go have an excuse to rape a child?
Not myself personally. That's not what I want to do with my day, but I'm sure that there are people who feel
Right.
that way. Yeah, I'm just the messenger.
What are we? I mean, our hands are a little tied here, and
It could be.
not in a sexy way either. I mean,
No.
no, not at
I mean,
all.
allegedly, he's paid his debt to society. Fine. But
No.
that was
How?
never the
How?
issue.
What
Well, he
about
went to
that child?
jail. I'm
So
just saying, technically speaking, on the technicality that yes, he did his time, whatever that was. I'm not saying that he should not be ridiculed for being a sex offender, but I'm just saying, like, it's not about that. I think lying about it is probably just as bad because it's saying that he did nothing wrong and it's invalidating what he did, and she's out there with an audience essentially saying that her husband is an innocent man.
he's not innocent, and this is the mistake I think that most people will say when they say, well, he's paid his debt to society. No, he hasn't, because that person, that child that he diddled with, is going to be forever affected. And we don't know if they might become a diddler because of what his diddling did.
Let's say we're all affected. I want to remember this conversation for the rest of my life.
I mean, you should. So, like,
Are you saying there's many degrees of separation between the diddling?
there's a substantial degree of diddling and diddlers, and they need to be just gone. They need to be.
They need to stop diddling?
They need to be gassed. They need to be gassed.
Close it up
I'm saying it. Yeah, they need to stop.
I guess it doesn't.
I'll be right back.
Spook Cat will be right back, ladies and gentlemen. She's left and she's gone. How rude.
Aunt Linda says that, but she's better than y'all because she doesn't eat meat.
Aunt Linda? Who the
I don't know. That's
God's
our
name?
Aunt Linda.
Oh, yeah. Well, she eats the meat of the kitty diddler. Okay, how about that?
Right. I was thinking the same thing.
She's slobbing the knob of a
Oh my God.
diddler.
Oh God.
Imagine.
I can't imagine. No, I
How is
don't
that
want
not
to.
scarring? How is that not? Her mind is so twisted and warped. She has to convince herself that her husband did nothing wrong just so she can live in the same universe, the same space, the same dimension as him.
Maybe that's why she's dancing all the time.
I heard she belly dances. That's
yes.
a terrifying realization that I have not partaken in watching because I think my eyeballs would fall out of my skull.
Well, you should really watch. You should vomit more often. It's good for digestion.
I want to live, Rita. I don't want to see that and have an immediate brain aneurysm. My head just exploding like a melon.
I thought you were saying, huh. I thought you were going to say a hard on, but I don't think you would reach a hard on with that. That's not sexy at all. But can you imagine he perhaps dances for her as well?
So you two know who you're talking about, don't you?
Oh God, yeah.
Okay, I prefer to remain insulated from that, if you don't mind.
We'll
You don't want to
insulate
know the diddlette with the diddler. The diddler is, we'll call him unnamed diddler. Diddler number
Right.
2, and then diddler number 1 she was married to, allegedly attacked a young girl during a sleepover, diddled her. He got sent to jail, and allegedly diddler number 2 did nothing wrong. He was a little diddler and got caught up in the game.
How can you just little diddle?
He little diddled when he was a little diddler.
And it's just those two, or is it a whole diddle mill?
I sneezed. Hold on.
It's a clan.
Okay.
It was a diddler mill. Yes, it was a
Diddler.
factory,
Uh-huh.
an assembly line of diddlers, each one worse than the last.
Now, is it really true? I mean, I don't know. I haven't diddled, but like, is it true that like really she did diddle with the one pedo diddler, and then she got another pedo diddler?
There's several diddlers, yes, in the mix. How many we don't know for sure, but at least 2 confirmed diddles.
Perhaps her life coaching could take on a whole new meaning. You know,
she's like the Pied Piper of diddlers. She's trying to attract all the diddlers to her. What was that? Is that a diddler at your door?
Not me. I just eaten a chicken nugget.
It sounded like a dog shaking.
I was eating it ravenously, whatever. Oh, that is a dog. I would keep all animals away from him as well. And what did she do to you, Jason? Jason, why don't you come up here, honey?
I don't like the diddling, okay? There's too much diddling, and then it leads to other things, like I don't even want to get into
vomiting.
I was going to say the dead diddling.
I want an apology.
I think she owes you an apology for whatever happened to you because she harbored the diddler and pretended like the diddler didn't exist, even though he was a raging diddler.
Raging diddlers need to be gone with. And as I said before, they need to be gassed. They need to be killed. They need to be... I even watched a special yesterday, and it's on Crackle, okay? And it's how they're literally chemically castrating diddlers.
Yeah, I was going to say remove the diddle from the diddler.
Right.
And then you have, that solves one problem right there. You cut
So
off the diddle,
if
and
she
you
has
can't
a
say
live,
diddle diddle.
right, if she has a live stream, okay, and she states in the live stream that she's going to be dismembering the member from the diddler, I'm there.
I have an
Someone
idea.
said diddle bits. Go ahead.
What
Sweet wants the
if
link.
you took these people to small claims court and you sued them for some nominal amount of money and claimed that they were
I'd
misrepresenting
probably
themselves, and
win.
as a result, well, wouldn't that be a win then?
It's a win-win thing for
I
me.
think the
Ah.
court of Richard Groyper is more
Court.
damaging than
Oh, of
any small
course.
claims court could ever
Agreed.
be. Yeah,
For
thank you.
real. But I mean, as an adjunct, add to that, extra layer.
As a supplement, yes, of course. I think
Yeah.
so.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, is that legal to do? Because it sounds like everything that's being discussed is perfectly normal by today's modern societal laws. Great. Wonderful. But
It
Got
obviously
a
really
that's not
point
going to be
does.
there.
acceptable. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sue them. Why not?
You
Why not?
sue
I love going to court.
everybody.
Maybe
I'm a
is
big
she
Jew.
living
I
the
love
California
suing.
lifestyle?
She might be. I mean, she lives here in Chicago near me, which has given me a whole bunch of ideas.
Oh no.
Yeah, so if she decides to go trick or treating, she's gonna have to show me her candy.
So are you saying that, the diddler's going to be like, "Hey kid, show me your candy corn."
Candy corn is disgusting.
Can you imagine what Halloween looks like at her house?
100%
Like
agree.
he must be like putting like holes in all like the candy balls so that he can get like excited for when the fucking children come to get their candy on Halloween. And they'll be like, "Oh, what's this? Oh, nothing.
The fucking children. Okay.
Diddle it for me."
Yeah, we're anti-diddlers. Sometimes the F word can be misconstrued as the diddling, but
Dari
it's not
wants you to
really the
sing a
diddling.
little. Dari wants you to sing a little ditty.
Is this Jason Callan? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Jason,
Hi.
hi, baby.
You
How are
must,
Hello.
you must perform the ritual and you must disavow the diddlers.
Oh, I do. I think a lot of times with people who claim they're really religious, they're some of the most abusive people of them all.
You're right,
You know?
Jason.
Well, I mean, she was lecturing me about the sodium content on
Oh my god, she
pizza.
went there?
I know.
Content my ass.
Yeah, I mean, on Dana's that live stream you were on with Dana. I was talking. I think I talked to her after you left, and I was showing what I was going to do, and she was saying like, "Well, it's too much sodium and stuff like that." But it wasn't the best tasting pizza either. But and then she did the video saying like you shouldn't watch horror films for like 30 days and tell me how you feel because it alters your mind and stuff like that.
My ass. From what comparison to what she's with right now, she can write horror stories.
Yeah,
I mean, her life is a fucking horror movie.
I know. I mean, but then I just mentioned I like horror and then I got blocked, but that's okay. Hey, Dana.
Dana, I'm a victim too, sweetheart. I am, okay? And I'm not trying to deliberately bash Dee Dee. It's just that
Wait a minute, she's not a victim.
Dana
Is
says
she a
she's
victim?
a victim. That's what she said. She said
How
I
is
was
she
a
a
victim.
victim?
Please don't hurt Dee Dee. And I love you, Dana. I do. I love you very much, Dana, my little buttermilk
Dana, why
lump
don't
of
you
Dana.
come on up? It's a no judgment zone, but I will require you to disavow all diddlers and Diddler Nation if you come on up.
Dana's an intelligent woman. She does this for a living. I mean,
Now I don't know anything about her the harbor of the diddlers. I don't know her backstory. I'm not going to say she's a victim because I don't know anything about that.
Well, I think she was meaning that she's a victim of maybe sexual abuse. Is what.
Oh,
I know she just said she was, but I thought she was saying that Delusion was a victim.
Dana,
I think
that's
that's
hot. You should record it and save it for later. But when you're out of the tub, perhaps, because you in the tub and diddling doesn't go for me. That's hot and that's not, and diddling's definitely not hot. So I don't, it's disgusting.
We're
it's
anti-diddler.
really sick.
Yeah, and I won't stand for it. I won't, goddamn you.
Being there won't stand for it. She can't. She's in a wheelchair.
Yeah, with your love child that I was the wet nurse for. That damn wheels sucked me dry.
Someone's saying go easy with this. I thought I'd been free and easy. Um, call me excuse me.
Call you Astroglide?
That's what he
Yes.
said.
Wow, I like that stuff. It's one of the best lubes that's out there.
Hmm.
Especially
I'm
for
sorry.
the anal diddling. I'm not the diddling. I mean the anal, whatever. You know,
Yeah.
it works best for that.
For the
But you,
deep analyzing? Is that what you're saying?
right, it
Oh,
does. It's used
oh.
in the porn industry, like with fluffers and stuff like that. Do you know what I found out about the porn industry? That they diddle the men's asses so that they're rosy before they. Never mind. Anyways, back to the pedos. I don't think that this community has room for any more pedos. To be honest.
I don't think they should have room for him at all.
Yeah.
Right. They shouldn't have a platform, nor should their wives. I might be being biased, because of my past, but even fuck that. Anyone who's got children here, or even if you don't have kids and your vagina, you're like Aaron and you're like a dust box down there and you can't procreate. The thing is that you should have enough respect for any children and to keep these fuckers off YouTube is what the ultimate goal is. I don't want them here. I don't want them.
You're sick.
Yeah, they deserve to be off. I mean, Jason, can you imagine like you're having a panel and then the diddler's husband comes in? What are you gonna say? What's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Tell him get the fuck out of here, you fucking weirdo.
No, I'd probably throw up all over him. But he'd
I'd
like
like I'd like to see that.
A little
Dan,
projectile vomiting?
Yeah.
of course, Dana, I understand. She says she was molested over and over, but she still thinks that delusional is a good person. You know what?
I'm
Okay,
sorry, Dana.
I'm sorry that you feel like that, Dana. I mean, I'm with you with the first part that, yeah, it's happened to me too. But the thing is, how can we allow this? Like, seriously, with that, how can she be a life coach? I wanna know. And how can she conduct her room the way she does? Like our poor Jason telling him about his horror movies. That in contrast to her husband being a
Diddling?
pedophile.
Sorry.
Exactly.
Are you? She said that watching a horror movie, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, was worse than her husband. Never mind.
You know.
Under the dome, you say Aaron is in the house. You should make some videos about Aaron with your unique skills in with the video camera.
Here's Aaron.
I love you too, Dana. I don't know. Hopefully, 10 feet under.
Was that teddy bear? No, I ain't teddy bear. I don't know. Wow.
I don't know. Anywhere, any place, Aaron. You want to duke it out with me? I'll help you get a nose job. I will. I'll even pay for the fucking thing.
Where the hell's he? I'm looking.
Well,
All this triggering is
I
really
don't think
tedious.
she's coming up. Oh, go ahead, Jackster.
All this triggering is really tedious.
I know. I like to be triggered then shot about now. But
Oh, thank you, Derry. Tell him teddy bear. It's nice.
yeah, Jason, well, you're a nice guy, and it's a shame that she had to bring her diddling around you. You know,
Oh, yeah.
you don't
Well, I didn't
deserve
know
it.
it's. I don't really even watch your channel. I mean, I watched the horror movie thing, and then that's about it.
Under the Dome, did you just tell me to shut the fuck up? Are you
What?
serious? Because I'll twist your little fucking ugly head off, you little shit.
Oh my God! Let's not get. We were talking about the diddle, and now you two are
I
fiddle
should
faddling.
under the nutsack is telling me like you should talk, bitch. What do you have to talk? You have.
I thought we
you
all
have-
made up.
I don't know. She's been hot on my trail, for a while now.
On your snail trail? Go on.
Yeah, and I'm not with it. I don't find.
Clam digging?
I don't think she should be calling me a bitch like old Miller
Dewey
there.
Duck.
Because Miller works for me. You know,
Miller works for you.
He's my landscaper.
Hasn't anyone? No one's heard from. Well, I haven't heard
I
about him
got
or from him
pictures.
in days.
Perhaps he's diddling himself.
Oh God, no, not that, not the image. No,
I don't care anymore because I mean, what can he do to me?
he could diddle you.
No, he can't. And that will never happen. I don't drink alcohol. I'm not a fucking sloppy drunk like him.
Well, I think I've done as much as I can here. I think I've fixed. Basically, I've cleaned YouTube out with a. I've gone up the penile hole of YouTube and I've scrubbed it out. I've scrubbed out the STDs and those little river creatures that swim up the
Seems like
pee
good
hole
work.
God
from
love
the
him.
Amazon.
Uh-oh. See, teddy bear?
You did a good job, Richard. Yeah, you got to the heart of the matter. And
I guess Teddy Bear's got a question for you.
Go ahead.
I mean, right
Rita,
there.
why do your kids have a YouTube channel? Are they on YouTube for kids? No, they're not, fucking tard. Otherwise, it took you too long. Well, what the fuck? Enough to figure out it's not safe for kids. Okay, well, Teddy Bear, fucking Aaron, fucking fag, idiot. I'll tell you this, hon. My kid at 12, she's got the mentality of like a 20-year-old, and she stays off adult YouTube, okay? Little shit. And then my son, he's 16. I can't tell him to get off YouTube. Are you fucking nuts? And my daughter, she's 19, and she married a Muslim yesterday, so now she's a Muslim.
Oh God.
That's right.
Oh, I thought it was on mute. Congratulations.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Wait a minute.
But she married on your birthday.
Are
She
you
got-
serious?
Yes, yesterday she got married, and it's not even like a real marriage. It's like they went and they had a meeting, and then she said, "Mom, it's done."
She should be
And
there celebrating your birthday. And then you go another day.
it's okay. It's okay. I didn't even think she was serious, honestly. And I don't mind. I love you too, Dana. I don't mind. Under the Dome, a truck driver. Seriously, I would love to go face to face with you, you little shit. Stay away from Jason, you fucking weird, fucking cretin. That's all she wants. But DD, never mind. What the fuck, Teddy Bear? But you said DD, never mind. I don't get that. What are you saying? Whatever. I can't wait to see your next video about me, you little shit. Fucking get some skills.
You're not
What
talking to
is
me, are
Angie
you, Rita?
bashing? Angie's bashing someone?
I
Are
love
you
it.
having a go, Angie?
Angie, I love you.
Okay.
I guess Angie said something lit city up in the chat, and I find it.
She was saying that Miller's probably in rehab again.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Wait, who's telling him? Who's telling him about the anti-diddler demographic that I'm killing it? Yeah.
Under the Dome, yeah, what a lady. I was Miss Lithuania. What were you? Were you helping your dad diddle, possibly? You fucking freak of nature.
I pulled the string. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking to chat. Someone's asked me if I pulled the string, and I pulled the string, and I didn't tug on the diddler. Never would I tug on a diddler, okay? I'm not what's her
Never.
face.
Don't pull that string. You won't like what might
I'm
come
not
out.
delusion diddler.
Okay. Thanks for the exposure. That was great. I'll pray for you.
This is like exposure therapy 101 for PTSD. You know, that's what they do
He's
for
gone.
us.
Oh God.
Well,
There he goes. Bless
Hi,
you,
Jack
Jack
Star.
Star. That was the first time, I believe. He's been a long-time listener, first-time paneler. not diddler, but paneler. And
Dana, enjoy your
there he
paneling.
goes. I'm pruning up in the tub. Gotta go. Alrighty then.
That sounds nice.
I'm about to. Oh, go ahead.
No, you.
I was about to leave.
Oh, well, I want to thank you for this enlightening podcast. It was distressing, but yet I think that we, as a community, if you're against what I'm saying, then perhaps you should introspect, like look at yourself. If you're saying that it's okay that we have pedophiles out on YouTube and people that are condoning pedophilia, then you just go stick with her. You be with her. You go do your little diddle.
I think she owes me, if anything else, I'm taking into consideration
One
your
of those.
experience, your pain, and how she's hurt you so. But also, I think the fact that she would dare have the gall, the temerity, the unmitigated gall. I know I already said gall twice now, but that she would dare to try to lie to me about this. I think that's a little. She owes me an apology. I think before you, because of my status in this world as a man. And how do you think about that? Is that fair?
I think it's totally fair.
Did I cut you in line because she disrespected me on YouTube? I think so too. Thank you.
Yes, she did, and I don't think that it should be stood for. You know,
It never would have been. Speaking of standing, give it up for being there.
being there. Take a knee for being there.
I'd be in there.
Being there.
In there.
Uh-oh.
She's dying.
Oh God!
You've done it now, Richard. You've killed her.
Sorry.
Being there, lovely. How are you?
Oh, I was just having a cone.
A cone? Oh, good.
No, it wasn't so.
Oh God.
Oh,
No, it
God.
just came on
Oh, man.
quickly.
Oh God. Oh man.
Sing.
It came on quickly.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh.
Happy birthday to you.
Ooh.
Happy birthday, dear Rita. Happy
Aw.
birthday to you.
Woohoo! Thank
Yeah,
you.
that
I
Oh,
love
nice.
it being there. That was so
Oh,
sweet.
nice.
I know I'm clapping too.
Sorry about it.
You're a good singer. You're such a good singer. Jason sung to me too. It was quite
Yeah.
romantic.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't hear that. Did you record it?
He
Yeah,
made a
it's on the
video. It's on
I'll
his
have to
channel.
listen.
Yeah.
Is it like the sex tape?
No, it's a lot different from the sex tape, but we'll make another one of those as well.
Oh, definitely. That
Like-
was great.
Lovable Rogue made me a video too, which was lovely, and so did Spoof. She
Oh,
made
I
me
feel bad.
make me a video now, damn it.
I just got up and sung in public.
I love you, and I love that you sung for me. It's beautiful. Thoroughly touched
Anyway, I
after
love
this.
you. I'm going to go. I'll get off this panel.
I love you more. You.
I
I
just wanted
agree,
to sing happy birthday to you.
Thanks
See
for
you guys.
coming, being
Bye.
there.
Thank you,
That's
Angel.
all right.
You're so sweet. I needed that. Thank you, sweetheart. You're a
I
doll.
think I'll probably wrap up the big. Well,
Yeah.
I think wrap up is probably a poor choice of words. Not that
Yeah, bury
Never-
it.
during Diddlegate, this is the existential crisis of our time. Just so we all know that
It is.
the diddler threat will be dealt with forthwith. And Weedsy Bat just showed up a little late.
Didi, I
Wow.
love you.
I hate to see it.
Oh, Wheat Seed.
No, I like
Kim-
Weedsy.
I know. I like Wheat Seed too. I like everybody except Under the Dome. Sorry.
I still don't even know. I mean, I've kind of stopped guessing. I just laugh now. I don't even know why she dislikes me. I guess it's my racism. my sexism, my homophobia.
You know, much as many people would like to berate you for that type of shit, Richard, you're bringing attention to serious subjects that many people would diddle around, but you get to the core of the issue. You know, you're
I get
breaking
down,
new ground here.
I get deep into the core. I
was
I go
surprised
deep.
that you were on FOD's panel. I thought she didn't like you.
No,
She doesn't.
she
She hates me.
does. She does not.
No, never.
No.
She did. I mean, you were like the most popular that had that voting thing. You were 53%. Everyone else was way under.
Okay, now,
Whoa.
so I'm just saying diddle because I'm not savvy on the the actual graphic story of
Yeah,
the
you don't want to
killing.
get too graphic with something so sick, you know.
Oh God, P.
It's-
Amen. Do
He
you see what
raped
they just
her,
said?
was arrested and admitted to it. She slept in
The
next room
next
during this.
room. My God.
I did read something online that was very disturbing that apparently someone that was a former person that was close to the situation that she apparently described in great detail of the sexual assault. That was pretty sick.
Did she know that this diddling was
Yeah.
occurring?
Yes.
She
She
blames
did.
the girl.
She
Wait, what?
blames the
She
girl?
blames the girl.
What?
In what
That's what they
fucking...
said.
Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't say that, but
Sorry.
okay.
I'm sorry. No. P did.
Of course
my
she
God.
did. She's for the diddler.
Oh.
Doesn't everyone see that by now?
Sorry, we love food here.
Why does she like to diddle so much?
I don't know, but if literally she was in the next room and she got mad at the girl that was
daughter.
diddled, that
Well, the
yeah,
daughter's
that's the daughter's friend. That's sick shit. That's like that's just. I mean, for someone who is so objectifying like horror movies, that's horror to me. That's real horror.
Yeah.
That's beyond. That's like torture and stuff like that. It's
Just
horrible.
can you imagine the child? Everyone's talking about the fucking pedo, but what about this poor child that's going to be affected all their life?
Yeah.
And has to see that face in when they think of that. I mean, that face. Ew.
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's very bad, and I'm probably going to get a lot of back shit for this. I don't care, but I'm trying to stand up for children and people who are survivors of sexual abuse and predators. Those predators should be literally castrated.
Yeah.
Someone said diddle accomplice. Yeah, she was secondhand diddled. It sounds bad, but it's true. Secondhand.
God.
They need to have Batman get after the diddler.
Riddle me this, diddler. Or I should say, diddle me this, Batman.
Oh, Spook Cat says, did she marry him after this?
I don't know.
God. I have to end this stream because
I do
computer's
not.
dying.
Okay.
It's
well,
dying.
Thanks for having me up with this
no problem.
diddling thing. It was a pleasure, and always
Thanks.
pleasure, Jason.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I tried to come up here and stuff. I was going to stay out of the whole thing, but no, I had to say, I'd just say how sick this all is. You know what I mean? Really.
I know, Jason.
I'm being serious too. I'm not fucking around either. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, we all make jokes, but I mean, we're not really fucking around because the whole thing's really sick.
Right, and being there even said as a mother, it's the first thing thought to be banned for a pedophile potato. Yeah, like I really like have lost any kind of respect that I would ever have for this woman. So I won't, and I'll never be in those chats, and I won't like be another number in her little fucking whatever.
I'm sure glad I didn't tell I like D&D too. I'd be a.
Well, he tried to diddle you then because D&D could be for children, you know?
Oh, fuck that.
So he might try to diddle you.
No way.
He'd have to diddle his way back home.
Yeah.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Well, all right.
Hello? Are we still live?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was over. I'm sorry. I was about to say up shit's creek without a diddle.
Richard. Oh, you make me laugh so. Oh. All right. Well, I'm out of here, but thank you again.
Yeah.
Love to
Thank
all.
you.
Keep
I
away
wish
from
it
the
was under.
pedos.
I wish
Yeah.
it was all under better circumstances, but sometimes,
It was bad.
It had to be done, Richard. It had to be done. And
it sure did.
there's a lot of people that would have not had the balls to do this, but you definitely proved that you've got the balls. Maybe not the legs, but definitely the balls. So, on that word, I'm leaving. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. And thank you again, Richard.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
All right, everyone. I guess.
Thank you, Richard.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome. I really do wish it was under different circumstances. This is how depressing. How depressing. So I guess essentially what I'm saying is don't lie to me. I think you're going to outsmart me because I will catch you, you diddlers, every single time. Grape or balls? Is that good? I think that's good. I'm not sure. All right. I guess that's it. No more diddling. Don't diddle.